All right. Um, yeah, another one from Lydia, PayPal, Patron. More Mark Lanegan. I've been dying to do more Mark Lanegan. Um, Fan Phantasmagoria Blues. I'm guessing that's what it is. This is a one-on-one, so this is him actually playing. I don't think we've seen any. I've seen any clips of him actually playing guitar. He normally has guitar players or whatever, doesn't he? He has a band. But yeah, anyway, let's go.
I've given to you, Jane, a torn and tattered love. Do you hear the tolling bells that ring down from above?
Lyrics.
Thought I'd rule like Charlemagne, but I've become corrupt. Now I crawl the promenade to fill my empty cup. You're free. You're free again. One more time. Now if you found a razor blade and took it to your wrist, I'd be here in my electric chair because of this. All last night and night before, I stood on the pier and cried. I don't want to turn away for fear of going blind. You're free. You're free again. One more time.
Lyrics. Lyrics. This is what I love most about this man. Is his lyrics. More than any of the other grunge scene, he just is. He's a poet. He really like. I know he doesn't like the Jim Morrison um comparison, but there is so much Jim Morrison comparison. Like Jim Morrison was the rock and roll poet, and Mark Lanegan is the dirty rock poet. His lyrics are just like in hip hop, it is they call them punchlines, and he almost has punchline lyrics where the first line is the setup, and it just always lands perfectly and just sums up the line. And yeah, his lyrical ability is slept on by the world. But anyway, let's keep going.
I've given to you, Jane, a bruised and beaten love. Do you see the cold white light that shines down from above? Thought I'd rule like Charlemagne, but I've become corrupt. Now I crawl the promenade to fill my empty cup. And you're free. You're free again. One more time. Yeah, you're free. You're free again. One more time.
That
Thanks very much. Please say hello to Mr. Jeff Fielder.
Tom Waits. I'll take back the Jim Morrison thing. But I'm only taking that back because I know Mark Lanegan from listening to his autobiography. I know he hates that comparison. And yeah, I don't want Mark Lanegan coming after me in the afterlife. That's for sure. The motherfucker's an animal, but... And I know he's fucked people up before for the... Yeah, saying he's like Jim Morrison. So I'll say Tom Waits, especially with his voice. Like I did the Tom Waits Silent Night and A Christmas Card from a Hooker from Minneapolis. And it's... I wonder, did them two ever do anything together? Because I could feel them two vibing. Both poetical, both kind of have an odd writing style. Yeah. Because that was a tune. That might be one of my favourite. And I think I'll say he's another one that I say that pretty much to every track. That this one's my favourite. But he really does have just great lyrics. Great lyrics. He has lyrics that... Because really, if you listen to this song, it's very slow, very... like it goes over. But the melody and the words just keep you hanging on to what he's saying. You like, he just, well, for me anyway, he just captures me like that. Where you think, where's he going? And his lyrics always, like I say, like a punchline. He has the setup line, and then it goes into a line that just, like I say, wraps it all up nicely every time. Like every line in this, well, like the both lines together, from the bit going up and then coming back down. Yeah, great songwriting. Definitely one of the most slept on artists, probably. Now I can understand that that era was that kind of 90s era was a kind of ruthless world of music to be in, because there was a lot of good things in the 90s. Like even like you can say hip hop, throw hip hop into the mix. Hip hop was strongest in the 90s, without a doubt. Um, and I think really the 90s was the last era of real guitar music. I'd say like you've had little flirts of things coming back, but nothing. I mean, Arctic Monkeys maybe in the UK was the last time that bands really took. But then a lot of the bands that came off the wave of Arctic Monkeys weren't necessarily guitar bands like that. Um, but yeah, so I can understand that that was a tricky decade to release music in, but still, he's a slept on artist for sure. But yeah, great song as usual, really, from Mark Lanegan. He's just always he's there or thereabouts every time, which is kind of amazing from the lack of music knowledge he actually had, like of actually knowing instruments, and that he was a late bloomer, but yet had, I suppose that can show you that his natural talent is he just kind of had it in him. What's it? And like Santana said about Peter Green, when it's in you, it's got to come out. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.